I love the lighting of my computer being on in front of me. I look a mess, and it's because I am a mess. Today was a day. I feel like I say that in every one of my vlogs. Today was a day. It was a float shift today, so I could have been anywhere in Hollywood Studios. But of course, stayed on the street, stayed on Hollywood Boulevard. You know, my home. Sunset's my home, but Hollywood's like, if I was rich, it would be my second home. Today, about an hour and a half to 2 hours right before the end of my shift, it was getting dark, so I would have had to do night settings, and I was at a location with a tripod, so I was about to take my camera off the tripod to put in my night settings. I literally look like a mess. My mascara is just running down my face. About to take my camera off, and like, I don't know why I looked to my right, but I looked to my right, like right behind me, and in context, I was at Keystone, which is right in front of the Starbucks in Hollywood Studios, right in front of the Tower of Terror. It's in the middle of Hollywood Studios, right in front of the Chinese theater, in front of the Starbucks. And it's the only location that has a tripod like all day, no matter if it's nighttime or daytime. So, about to do my night settings, look to my right, there's a woman on the ground, and there's a guy with an ECV, and there's like a whole family, and then all of a sudden this woman starts screaming for a cast member, and I'm already like, it's literally like 5 feet from me, so I like go over there, and she's on the ground, so I immediately pull out my phone and call 911. So that was good instincts, because I don't barely remember doing it. So then I had to ask the 911 operator to connect me to Reedy Creek, which is Disney's like run. It's like the ambulance 911 dispatcher just for Disney. Like, they have their own thing. It's fancy, and they're super close, so that it takes them way less time to get there. So he starts asking me a bunch of questions, you know, who I am, first of all, obviously where I am, so they can start getting there, who I am, who that person is, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. So I started asking the daughter, who's like, I think it was her daughter, because she was like about 67, 68. She didn't know how old her mother was. I mean, a me mood, to be honest. TBT, when I was stuck in Austin, Texas, and they were asking me how old my grandma was, and I was like, oh, how old my grandma is, I'm sorry. But they started asking me a bunch of medical questions, and thank you, Grey's Anatomy, because I knew how to answer all of them and like check. They were asking about her like breathing patterns, and like whether she was changing colors, and like if this happens I had to like turn her on her side, and if this happened I have to do this, and I was like, oh my god. And then of course we had those good Samaritans who were like, I'm a doctor, I'm a surgeon, I know what to do here, blah 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 blah. And they started like trying to asking her questions. Meanwhile, this woman is still face up, like on her back, in front of the Starbucks in Hollywood Studios in the middle of the street. And I'm like, okay. And at that point, obviously, we had gained enough attention where other cast members were there, like helping direct traffic around this woman on the ground. And so I'm still on the phone with the operator when my coordinator walks up, and it's just like, and I'm like, yeah. Like, obviously, I didn't actually look like that, but on the inside, I was literally screaming. So I've never actually called 911 before, so this was a first time for me. So that, I just keep saying it was a time, because it was a time, and I don't know how to describe it other than that. I also don't know if any of this made any sense, because I'm still trying to like make sense of it myself, because it all happened very quickly. So eventually the 911 operator basically asks for my number and says they're on their way, and then will call me if they can't find me, and then hangs up, basically. So then I'm just standing there with my phone out like this, just like waiting to see if they call again, while I'm waiting to see if the people with like, they basically come with like a stretcher with just like bags on it, because they don't know what they're gonna need. So I'm like looking around, and I'm like waiting, and like this guy there's one guy who says he's a doctor, and there's another guy who says he's a surgeon, who comes like 2 minutes after that guy. And the doctor guy basically just like makes sure she's like staying still, comfortable, like not, because she's like, her eyes are closed, but she's not like, she can still like kind of talk. So she's there. We find out that she like hit her face when she fell, because the thing is, most people, literally no one saw what happened, apparently, which, how did no one see what happened? Apparently her family was in front of her. I'm like, why did your mother was behind you the whole time? But whatever. Not judging. So then we don't know whether she like passed out and fell. She fell. I think there was a guy with an ECV who also was like literally like parked right next to her body when I first turned around. So I think maybe he like cut her off and then she fell and hit her head, which I mean, hitting your head on the concrete, not great. So the doctor's just making her. Then the surgeon comes over and was just like, I'm a surgeon, and starts like touching her face and like doing stuff. I know he was like checking for like stroke symptoms and all that whatnot. But then while we're waiting for the people to come, and while they only took like 5 or 6 minutes to come because they were basically on property already, he basically tells her, hey, you can sit up. And I literally looked at him and I was just like, no, she cannot sit up, because literally the 911 operator, first of all, Grey's Anatomy taught me, do not touch him. Let them just stay down. Second of all, 911 operator said, one of the millions of things he told me, leave her be, do not let her sit up, do not let her drink, eat, don't let her move until they can like check her out. And I'm like, fuck off, surgeon guy. That's not how you handle a situation, surgeon. So eventually my leader comes, and obviously a bunch of leaders come at that point, because they get like a phone call notification when an alpha unit's called on the property. So security guard comes, leaders come, my leader comes, my coordinator. I had to have my coordinator go grab the AED because the 911 operator said just to grab it just in case they need it. So that was the time. And one of the other like coordinators tried to give my coordinator sass when she walked up with an AED. And I was like, yeah, they told me to get that. And then the other coordinator was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. So then my leader comes up and like asks if, obviously they keep asking if I saw what happened. I didn't see what happened. So eventually when they come, my leader says I can go. And he goes, you can go. He's like, oh, did you call like on your phone? And I'm like, yeah, I called on my cell phone. And he goes to the coordinator, goes, 30 reprimands later. And I'm like, Jeff, listen. So then obviously he was joking. He was like, no, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. And he's like, go take a little break. And then it was basically like 45 minutes from when I was supposed to leave. So he was like, go just take a little break and then just go task around the View, which is in the front of the park. It was like right down the street from where I was. And I was like, okay. So then I went and I just like, I went to another CP and I was just like, oh my god. But apparently I was very calm and collected on the outside, but on the inside I was literally screaming. I was gonna record this earlier, but I was like, I need to just change and like reheat my pizza and do this in bed because I'm tired mentally. So I went to go watch Grey's Anatomy, as I do basically every day, but especially after a day of saving lives. And I realized I'm all caught up on Netflix and I literally have no other episodes to watch on Netflix, so now I have to go to the actual website of whatever the hell channel this is on. So I'm in Animal Kingdom. I'm in one of those like weird walking trails around like the Tree of Life. There it is. Oh my god, it's my girl. And I was gonna go meet Pocahontas, but she's not here right now. So I'm gonna go see Festival of the Lion King in about 30 minutes. I got a fast pass for it. So I'm just going down these walking trails because there's no one really here, so I don't feel awkward vlogging about it. I'm still getting used to vlogging in front of people. Joe just texted me about my cousin. I don't really know the answer to that. But I think I realize I'm going the wrong way. So now I'm turning around. It's very confusing in here. It's like a maze. I don't even know where Pocahontas meets in here. She meets somewhere over here, literally like in the forest, because they want to make it so no one can find her, apparently. At Disney, do better. It's so pretty over here. What the hell? This is such a good photo spot. There's a little waterfall. What? It's hot out. I'm walking back to my car now from Animal Kingdom, and I mean, the main reason I came today was I had to set up the tickets for when my fam comes, because I started to, like, setting them up online and then realized, hey, I'm not getting physical tickets, so how are they going to get in? So I went to guest relations first. Then, what did I do next? Then I was going to go see Pocahontas, but then today unintentionally began the quest of where the hell is Pocahontas. So she wasn't there after I, like, walked around the Tree of Life, like, twice. So then I went to go see Folk, which was really good. I sat on the end of a row, so, like, I had a really good view. And I, like, almost cried again, because I almost cry in that show basically every time. And then I went back to where Pocahontas was supposed to be and basically walked around again trying to find where am I parked? Not over here, okay. But trying to find where she was. So eventually I asked a cast member who was a character attendant, and I was like, I have to be close because there's no one else over here other than this character attendant. And she was like, oh, you can stand right behind these one people. They're waiting for her too. And I was like, okay, cool. So I waited for her there. I waited like 15 or 20 minutes, and I was like, worth it. And then met her. She doesn't have a photographer. Took photos on my phone. She was amazing. I have a surprise for Joe I'll put it at the end of the vlog. Surprise for Joe. Because I said hi for you, Joe, to her, and then recorded a little surprise. And she was amazing. We talked for like 5 minutes, and I was like, yeah, fuck the rest of the line, just talk to me. And then after that, I had fast passes to meet Mickey and Minnie in their little safari outfits, and they're adorable. I've never met them before there because I never want to wait on the line. And I always get fast passes for other stuff, so I never get the fast pass for that. So met them. I'm like out of breath because it's so freaking hot. Where am I parked? I always get lost in this Animal Kingdom parking lot because for some reason it's way more confusing than the other ones. Because they're like not labeled. They're only labeled at the end. Which to be honest might be everyone, but for some reason this one is more confusing. So it's that one in the back somewhere. Just find the car riddled in bugs and that's mine. But Mickey and Minnie were adorable. They're my favorite. They're the cutest. Mom and Dad. Beep. Someday I'll find my car. TBD when my roommate went to the hospital and I had to try to find my car. And I couldn't find it. There it is. I found it. It's just so freaking short that it goes in between each car and I can never see it.
I look forward to the day that you and I will have our paths finally meeting. And when they do, I really would love it if we could maybe have a canoe race together around the river bend. I will tell Miko to pack extra snacks for us. Hopefully he won't try to eat them. And maybe a compass, because raccoons can be directionally challenged every once in a while. Well, I hope to see you soon, my little one. I'm not.
So it's Saturday night and it's literally like past 11 p.m. It's almost midnight and I just got to where Erin and my dad are staying. And it's freaking hot in this elevator. Ugh, but now I have to go back out to my car even though I just brought all my stuff in to book the parking permit so I don't get a ticket. We love that. I just wanted to take a shower and hang out. Now I have to go back down 6 flights because apparently we're on the like tallest tower, like Shrek. So it is Sunday morning and my parents just went to go get food because we have no food in the apartment at all. So they went to go grocery shopping so we at least have like food to live off of. And I thought I would show you around a little apartment tour of where we're staying. So let me just turn the camera around because apparently you can't do that while you're recording, which is still dumb. All right, so when you walk in, ooh, we have pills. We have a little dining table. Over here's the kitchen. We somehow made it a mess already. We have like, I was shook. We have a blender and a toaster, which is low-key shocking. Oh, what's in here? I don't know where anything is. Ooh, cleaning supplies and the trash. Iconic. What's this? I don't know where anything is. I haven't looked around yet. Oh, washer dryer. We can do laundry. Perfect. Alright, and then that's the closet. And then over here, I don't know what this is. This is locked. I think you don't go in there. And then this is me in Kristen's room, but Kristen's not here. So Kristen's bedroom, Kristen's bed is being used as a shelf. And then it's me, and then it's my bed. And then, oh my god, so look, there's a little thing for homage to Walt Disney, so I picked this bed. And then there's my computer where I'm looking up spoilers for, what's it called, The Society, because I just finished it and the ending fucked me up. And then it's me again, and a bathroom, and a big ass shower, which I'm not used to, which is great. And then there's 2 doors to the bathroom too. This one I just keep locked and I only go through like our bedroom. And then back out here, and then we have a little like bar area with like 10,000 mirrors and a sink. And I mean, I told Erin to buy alcohol just so we have something to put there. Then we have living room with like random beach photos that Florida loves to just put literally everywhere. TV. I found out there's a CD player and I'm like, who the hell is gonna use that thing? And then we have a little like outdoor area, which is super big. And then somewhere like over here is Animal Kingdom. And then if you look right there, there's a little mountain, and that's Blizzard Beach. I was trying to figure out what the hell that mountain was, because I'm like, that's not Everest. You can't really see Everest. And it's found out it's Blizzard Beach by looking at Google Maps. And then in here is Aaron and my dad's bedroom where they got a TV, shit, and a giant ass jacuzzi, and a giant ass shower. Their fucking room is damn big. What's this? Is this like their closet? Oh, their toilet's in here. That makes sense. There's no toilet in here because this is all connected. But I was like, damn, I want to take a damn jacuzzi. Hell yeah. And it's me again. What up? Ya girl. But yeah, it's super nice. And when I told my dad, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to stay here. He was just like, oh, you're going to be here the whole time? And I was like, bitch, why? You have a bed for me. Why would I not stay here? Why would I go back to my Disney apartment? Oh, and another thing, I don't know. I don't think it's unlocked. And I don't really know how to unlock it. But like, this front door, is it actually our front door? Like, this is our front door. And then like we have another room over here that I don't know where the key is, but it's a different whole key system, but it's ours too. That's basically just like a studio. So it's like a 1-bedroom, kind of like a hotel room. But it's still super nice because they have like, I'm pretty sure it's another like kitchen and stuff, but it's also ours. So I'm pretty sure when Amanda comes, she'll be staying in there. She'll be like living that high life, you know. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm pretty sure today we're just relaxing, chilling around. I mean, Krista doesn't come till Wednesday, so I don't really know what we're doing. But it's fine. Also, my hair's like all over the damn place. Look at that curl. What? Who is she? Damn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last clip in the vlog, and I'm just going to use it to say to watch The Society. Because it's only 10 episodes long, and I literally just finished it 5 minutes ago, and I'm shook. And this lighting is just strictly from my computer screen on Tumblr, looking up other people freaking out about it, because I'm freaking out. And it has everything I ever want. It has shitty teen drama, dystopian, gays, and a dog. What more could I physically want? So go watch it. Plug. Sponsored. It's not sponsored, but it could be.